Hey guys, what's going on? Dan here from Windsor CrossFit. Today I just want to talk a little bit about the workout of the day today. The workout of the day today, November 8th, 2011, is the CrossFit Total 2, along with our extra credit of 50 burpees for time. Basically what I want to talk about in this video is not necessarily the points of performance for the moves involved, and not necessarily about the form involved in the moves in the workout. I would like to talk about the structure of the workout itself. So I'll let you know a little bit about how I would come in and tackle the CrossFit Total Day and most strength days in general, actually. So I'll come into the gym and I'll usually start with a good cardiovascular type workout or movement. Either skipping or jumping jacks or running or ABCs or rowing. A combination of those, maybe between 3 to 5 of them, depending on how I'm feeling, is what I'll begin with. And then as soon as I've done that, I'll move to gymnastics movements or body weight movements, whatever you like to call them. So I'll be doing push-ups, pull-ups, ring dips, squats, lunges, maybe working on some muscle-ups, maybe. And what I'm really hammering home with those body weight moves is form and depth. Okay, so that's really what I'm working on when I'm doing those moves. Another thing you could do, or I may be doing as well, is working on my weaknesses on a strength day like today. Not all the time, but sometimes. So if your weaknesses are handstand push-ups, or if they are muscle-ups, or whatever they may be, it's a good time to kind of sneak those in and just work on them for a little bit as a little bit of a warm-up before you work on your CrossFit Total or strength workout that day. Sometimes, not all the time. Then what I'll usually do is the burner warm-up. Like I said, today is a much kind of more in-depth and longer warm-up than my Metcon warm-ups. So I'll do the burner warm-up. For those of you who don't know what the burner warm-up is, don't worry about it. There's going to be another video describing what it is and showing you how to do it in the upcoming days or weeks. So I'll do that, and then I'm going to move on to the 3 specific moves that are involved in this workout, and I'm going to warm those moves up specifically. So I'll start with the overhead squat. I'll start with just the bar, do between 10 and 15 reps, and then I'll work within my 55 to 65% 1 rep max range. I'll be doing 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps of each of the moves each time. So for example, for squat, I'll throw on whatever my 55 or 65% 1 rep max is, and I'll be doing that 3 to 5 times for the reps and 3 times total for the set. I'll do that for each of the moves, so I'll do that for the overhead squat, the bench press, and the clean. And then after I've done that, I'll move on to the workout. So the way the workout works is you have 3 tries for each of the 3 moves. So for example, let's look at the overhead squat. Let's say your first overhead squat attempt is 200 pounds. Your second overhead squat attempt is 215, and your third overhead squat attempt is 235. You're going to use the 235 as your 1 rep max score for that day, for that move. If you fail the 135, for example, you're going to use the 215 for your 1 rep max for that workout for that day. And the same thing goes with the 2 other workouts, for the bench press and for the clean. As far as rest time is concerned, it doesn't really matter to me how long you take. Don't take a ridiculous amount of time. Don't be taking a half hour, 45 minutes in between each set. I usually like to stick between, on my strength days, 2 2 minutes to maybe about up to say 5 minutes between each attempt. The number one thing for me for reps on these days is consistency. So if I'm around the 3-minute mark for one of my rest times, I like to try to stay there throughout the entire workout. So then the workout's done. We total our 3 best tries for each move, and that's our CrossFit total score for that day, for that workout. Then we have our extra credit, which is the 50 burpees. Now on the 50 burpees, this is what I'm looking for. I want thighs, stomach, and a little bit of your chest touching the ground at the bottom of the move. At the top of the move, I'm not too concerned with how high your jump height is at the top. It could be a few inches, or it could be a foot or more. What I'm concerned with again on this is consistency. So if you're going to go with a short jump, stick to a short jump. If you're going to go with a high jump, stick to that high jump. And try to make it around the same height each time as best as possible. The other thing I'm looking for at the top of the move is a clap over top. And that's for time, 50 burpees for time. So that's a quick overview of the structure of the workout of the day. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in a few days ready to hit this one hard. Thank you. See you later.